red carpets taking selfies with a lot of people.
A selfie is probably one of the worst inventions of all time. Certainly in my lifetime, in the last 15 years.
Really?
Yeah.
Why? Because people come up to you and they are getting close to you, or just
No,
like you
it's
have
not
to
really the, hey, how are you engaging with somebody. It's like kind of like, hey, get over here, click, and like they look at the picture, not even, you know, they're not engaging with you so much.
So they're not talking.
It's a bit impersonal. Maybe a tad bit invasive.
It is a little invasive, I understand that.
But, you know, it's all good.
Wait. So you look much skinnier than you did in this movie. How is it for you to gain weight? Because last time I spoke to you, you lost a lot of weight for a part. Is it worse to gain the weight or lose the weight, or?
No, it's worse gaining it. It's fun for like 2 weeks because you can eat whatever you want, but then you have to continue to eat. And we were down in Louisiana, eating a lot of fried food. And I found myself at my most uncomfortable when having to sit down to put my socks on.
Really?
Yes, that was when I was like, I'm taking this way too far. And I just felt uncomfortable. But the crazy thing was Pete and we shot this movie, and then we were going to do another movie right after where I had to be in great shape. So I spent 100 days then on a strict diet and workout regimen, and then that movie fell apart at the last second. And then we said, okay, well, we're going to go make Patriots Day instead. And then, by the way, I want you to get chubby again.
No.
Yeah. So then I put all the way back on for Patriots Day, and then I had to go and shoot Transformers where I had to get in shape again. So I've been
How's your
this.
Yeah, how's your body reacting? It can't be that healthy to do that kind of stuff to your body.
No, but I've been good now because I've been really disciplined for like the past 4.5 months, eating good and clean and no drinking. So I'm good right now.
So I read somewhere you said that you work twice as hard as everyone else. How do you?
Well, I'm willing to work twice as hard as everybody else.
I think you do too, because you're like in so many movies. You have all these other projects on the side. Where'd you get the energy to do all this stuff?
I'm just more motivated now and inspired than I've ever been. I think I'm very fortunate to be able to do what I do. So if that means working twice as hard or going that extra mile, I have no problem doing that. I do that with a smile.
Hey, come close to the computer. Give me those eyes.
No!
That is a genuine dinosaur tooth.
She's gonna flip out.
Could you relate to this guy? You have to be away a lot too from your family, like this guy has.
Mm-hmm.
How do you, how does that work when you're away for so long? Do you ever bring your family with you to sets and stuff like that?
Yeah, they were in New Orleans for 3 weeks during the making of this movie, and then I go home on the weekends. But it's hard. It's definitely hard. That was certainly one of the things that I could identify with Mike right away. He's a man. He's a provider, and he's trying to make a better life for his family. And that means going off and doing a job that requires him being away, and not an easy thing to deal with. That's probably like the most difficult part of my job.
Great. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Good to see you.
Great talking to you.
Pleasure.
Again.
Always a pleasure. Thank you.
Mike, what is that? Is everything okay?
We gotta go right now!